What up, everybody? It's your boy Josh of JTM Racing. What's going on? So we're going to be working on the GL650 today. I actually got my handlebars in finally. Had some trouble with that. I actually had to order a couple different pairs because of my own fault, me being a moron. Got my grips in, and then I also got another twist throttle because I ended up snapping mine. So yeah, so here's our stock bars right here. Pretty much going to be putting some flat bars on it to make it more like a cafe racer. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take off all this stuff. So clutch handle, brake handle, off and on switch, or not my off and on switch, my light switch. Off and on switch will be going on the new bars, and that guy is right here. And how I broke my other twist throttle, which I found it through all my stuff, and I was so excited about it. I had it barely hanging on this bar. Oop, barely hanging on this bar. And I went to get on the bike and I leaned on it and I snapped it right in half. Pissed as hell, but oh well. I do have the bars already loosened. It's just these Allen keys. I believe it is a 6mm. I got my extra little thing of tools just to loosen up the miscellaneous stuff. But yeah, so here's the new bars. The reason why I had so much trouble is I ordered another pair and I ended up ordering 1-inch bars, not 7/8 bars, and they took forever to come in because they were back ordered. I finally got them. They were the wrong size. And then I ordered these in black. Those were back ordered, so they offered me the chrome, which I took the chrome because I just wanted some bars. I'm still happy with it, but I finally got these in. Here's my new grips, and then here's my new twist throttle. That's OEM. I got it for like 10 bucks. I think the grips were like $10 as well. I might have to shorten it a little bit just so you don't see any of the white under the grip. These grips are a little shorter, but oh well, we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, so let's start yanking off these stock bars and get these new bars on. Stoked. Alright, so I got them on there. I didn't tighten them down all the way because I want to make sure they're in the perfect position for me. But I am going to take this back off, and the reason why is the fuse box actually mounts in the middle of that, if you can tell. And I totally forgot, but to feed the wiring, I have to have this off. So I'm going to take it back off real quick and put that in, at least feed it in, and then bolt it back up. Alright, so I have them tightened down where I would like them, and then that's how the fuse box sits. It actually is going to sit more in here, nice and straight. Something like that. I just got to figure out how I'm going to mount it in there. Maybe look and see how they did it factory. I think a couple tabs might be broken actually on this little box, but yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. So I fed the wire in this corner down through the forks, plugged it right back in. So now we're gonna put everything else back on. Let's do it. Alright, so before I start lining everything up, I just kind of have it hanging here, loose. I want to get the grip on my left hand side where my clutch is. The little trick I have to slide them on and to make them sticky is hairspray. You can use grip glue. I believe I have some just in case the hairspray doesn't work, but hairspray gets very tacky, and these usually fit pretty snug to begin with. And then, like I said, I might have to trim this. I don't know if I want to or not. I'm not too sure yet. I kind of see how it's gonna look first. But yeah, so let me go grab some hairspray. Get this grip on so I can snug all this stuff up against it on this side, and then we'll work on that side. Super excited. Like, it looks good with these bars. Just looks way different, totally different bike. Changes the attitude. Looks more like a street bike, cafe racer definitely. It's getting there. Alright guys, so I got this side all mounted up where I want it for now. If for some reason in the future you want to change that, just loosen up either one of these and you can move them up or down. One thing I don't like is because I have everything so tight together to make it look clean, the clutch handle overhangs the bar and the grip. So I'll probably be cutting this knob off and then rounding out the handle so it looks OEM. Don't know if I'm going to run into it on the brake side, but I'm probably still going to cut off this knob and do the same thing so it looks OEM and it looks proportionate and it looks factory, and I think it would actually look really clean. Actually, I might shorten these quite a bit. I might bring them back to like here or something because I'm only going to be using a couple fingers. So we'll see how that works out. That side's done. Now I got to do the twist throttle side. And I might be shortening this guy. I'm not too sure if I want to or not. Let's figure it out. Alright, so I got the twist throttle on, running into a problem though. So the brake reservoir on the brake handle, right where your line runs, it's going to run into my forks up top here, if you can see, right next to that little air fitting. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. If I can get like a mini version of this that takes up less space, or if I'm going to have to change my setup over here. But this kind of sucks because I was hoping I could get all this mounted today. But yeah, that's the problem. I didn't show it, but I did have to chop this, or I wanted to. So I took probably, I don't know, 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch off of the twist throttle. Cut it with my circular saw. But yeah, that's the problem right now. This guy went on, no problem. This guy, not so easy. So I'm still gonna try to figure it out a little bit. But oh well, for now I'm happy I got the bars on. The only thing that sucks about the bars too, there won't be too much turning clearance, if you can see, because the tank is so big. Could work around that though. It's called leaning. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Alright everybody, so you're not going to believe it. I had to order a whole nother pair of handlebars for this bike again. That will be the 3rd pair of aftermarket handlebars I had to order for this thing because of fitment and clearance issues. Now the reason why is because the handbrake, the reservoir, will bump into the fork. I can't get it mounted. Another reason why too is since these aren't really that wide, when you go to turn, you're having clearance issues with all this stuff running into the tank. Not that that's a big deal, I could live with that, but if I had to ever like make a quick turn or maneuver, it might cause me to have some trouble, chance of wrecking maybe. So what I ordered, same bars, 4 inches wider, so pretty much 2 inches wider on each side. And what that will do, it'll move all this stuff out, and my brake handle will clear the fork and this fitting over here, so I can get that together. And since all this stuff will be moved out more, when you go to turn, it won't hit the tank. You see, I could tuck this wiring, but if I turn just a little bit more, this is going to hit the tank like right here. Not that you can't turn like that. On this bike, you're going to be leaning. It's a cafe bike. You're almost going to be treating it like a street bike. But the more clearance, the more turning radius you have, the better. If you have to maneuver quick, you know, get yourself out of trouble, stuff like that. I love these bars. I love how wide they are because it makes it look sleek since they're not like hanging way out. But it is what it is. Ordered those other bars, ordered new grips. Hopefully I get the bright ass red ones like I originally wanted. I think they sent me these ones because they were back ordered on the red ones, which I do like this color too. It kind of goes with the bike. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get those new bars in. The 2 inches plus on each side probably won't make a big difference on looks. More clearance. We'll be able to get that brake handle on there. I'll be able to have the handlebars sitting how I want them. I've adjusted these ones a little bit, but yeah, I mean, they just need to be wider bars. That's it. These just aren't wide enough. So I'll have a couple pairs of handlebars for sale. I'll have these for sale for 20 bucks, and then I have those black ones that are pretty much the same, but they're 1 inch in diameter. I'll have those for sale too. We will continue on the same video when I get the new bars, and pretty much I'm not going to show you how I'm going to take these ones off and put the new ones on. We're just going to put them on because we already went through it, so we can kind of keep moving forward. So a week from now will be the next clip. All right guys, so I just want to wrap up this video. We got the new handlebars in, we got them mounted, and we got everything mounted on them, and they fit absolutely perfect. So they don't rub the tank anymore. We have full turning radius. They're way longer in length. They're 4 inches bigger, so we're able to actually fit the front brake handle on there. It doesn't hit the top of the fork anymore. These fit great. I know this is the third set I had to buy. The next time I do something like this, I'll take better measurements, but I am learning from my mistakes and I won't do this again. So I am super happy that these fit. They worked out well and they're legit. That's all I have to say about it. That being said, here's the other set of bars I have. I have the original set that came on the GL650. I have the first set I bought, which are 1 inch in diameter. It's the wrong diameter size. The second set I bought, which are 7/8 in diameter. They're the right diameter size, but both of these bars are the wrong length size. Like I said, these are 4 inches bigger or longer in length, so we're pretty much adding 2 inches to each side of the handlebars. One other thing I did do is, I don't know if you remember, but the starter switch I had was missing the push start. So I went to Ace Hardware, found myself a switch. I took my Dremel, dremeled out the inside of this little box to get it to fit properly. Got that all mounted and got it wired up. Works great. Battery's a little dead, but just to show you that it works. Battery's dying. Just because I was cranking it a bunch that day that I found out that other set of chrome bars did not fit. I'm selling all those bars for 20 bucks each. So if anyone wants any, let me know. $20 a pop. I almost did get this thing fired up with starter fluid. It ended up backfiring on me and blowing the carbs off the actual intake boots. So I'm thinking the carbs are clogged, timing can be off. It could be a bunch of different little things. Right now, I'm in the middle of sanding down the tank so I can get this painted. Not too sure what color. It might be copper, it might be dark blue. Just not too sure what color I'm gonna go with yet. But once I get the tank mounted, I'll get a fuel filter, get the carbs hooked up, get some high octane fuel in there and try to fire it up and see what happens. But the carbs most likely need to be rebuilt. One thing I am gonna do is take the bike down to a shop to get the forks rebuilt because they're shot. And if the carbs have to be rebuilt, I'm gonna have them do that as well. But yeah, so we're moving along. We got the bar situation all figured out. So it's one thing at a time. I just wanted to end this video and you know, get it all together, get it uploaded so you guys can see it. It's been, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. So that's how far out this clip is from all the other clips. And I'm sorry about that. But I'm trying to get on it, I'm trying to get caught up and try to get more of these videos out for you guys. So please watch and enjoy. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel, JTM Racing, all day. Leave likes, comments. If you guys have any experience or, you know, just anything you want to say as far as, you know, what I should do to the bike or just ideas, I'm open to all of them. Hit me up. Watch all my other videos. If there's anything you would like to see in the future, just comment me and let me know what you guys are wanting to see, like far as footage wise. So peace out, guys.